So hey guys, picking up where we left off in part 1, Greg and I continue to struggle here with getting the injectors off the intake manifold. My guess is because it was like 23 years old, these injectors had probably never been taken off before, and so they were very stiff. And so yeah, we struggled with that for a bit, which allowed us to move on to maybe finally getting this manifold off.
I got some of them at least. Ow. There we go. So now we have to figure out what they're talking about with the friggin' fuel lines. We're supposed to unthread somehow. I don't think this is going to help us any.
Other than it gives you a little more space to maneuver back
Where the
there.
hell is it talking about the friggin' fuel lines unthreading? Well, I'd say let's just leave that hanging there and get the friggin' intake bolts undone and see where we're at.
Okay, what size are they?
It'll be 10 as well, I think. Or maybe a little bit bigger.
Where's your impact wrench?
I don't know what was here. So it doesn't say anything specific about removing the nuts, just removing the mounting nuts. Cool.
Yep. There's 9 of them.
And of course it's bigger than 10.
What is it, 12?
Probably. I had to guess.
It's probably 11.
Be my luck. Yep, it's 11. So here, take this one and grab the...
This is 11.
So hopefully we can find that one I lost later. I mean, if not, I can find another one of those nuts. They're pretty generic.
You don't want to pull in the cylinder.
No, it won't. It fell down below that. Okay, so now the question is how much of an impact that support that we did or did not get off has on what we're trying to do here.
Well, we should blow out the
Yep.
before
I don't know how we're doing that.
pull this off the cylinder.
No air back here. Alright, so we got the portable compressor up here and we're just going to blow all the sand and dirt and leaves out of around the intake manifold before we try and remove it, just so no dirt goes into the engine, hopefully. You can never get 100% of it, but you can get most of it.
Of course, we just blasted a bunch more dust into our pan of coolant.
We're going to have to sell it anyways.
Oh, it looks like a brand new engine now.
Kind of. Alright, let's see if we can knock the intake loose and find out. It's pretty solid on that side, so I'd say there is a friggin' bracket we have to try and find yet. But
We have no idea where that is.
no, I can't friggin' see the thing. It'd be one thing if you could see it.
Actually, it'd probably be worse if you could see it but not be able to get to it.
Well, you can't see it or get to it, so I guess that's better. Question mark. Alright, well. Let's try some very gentleness. Starting to move a little bit. Not a deal. It's not really much better. I'll be sideways instead of up. Based on how much that's moving, I'd say it's not attached to anything. Yeah, now she's moving.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sir, we're probably gonna need two people, both of us on either side here. Try and start to move it gently.
To me, it still feels like there's something down there.
But it doesn't say whether it's a flexible bracket or something solid, I guess, right?
It's probably a piece of plastic and it's probably gonna break it.
Like,
to me, it doesn't want to lift
doesn't
up,
want to go up.
which tells me that there's still something attached to it.
What a pain in the butt.
But we cannot see
No,
anything in there.
at all where the thing is.
Of course, there's like 10,000 lines and wires going through here.
Yeah.
So we think we got this extension onto the bolt, but we really don't know because we really can't see.
I really don't know because I really can't see.
So we got Greg's compensating for something extension, and then the 3 other extensions we were using before.
Well, it's on there.
And we're gonna just put the impact wrench on this thing and just hope for the best. I thought we were actually gonna put the impact
For the
wrench.
best. We are. Make sure it's on all the way. I should probably try it by hand first. Just see if it's going to do anything.
Wow.
I don't know the impact is going to do anything through 24 inches of extension either.
Oh, you got it. Whatever it is. That must be it.
I don't know.
That's-
I don't know anything.
Here it is.
Sweet. And that's 3/8. Well, based on the fact the intake moved, I'd say that's it.
We did it. Let's get this thing off and then we'll go for lunch.
We're just going to leave that right there.
Okay, I guess we're going for lunch then. We're taking it off.
No, we can take it off first. Just I'm leaving the extension right there. Because it's wedged in where it needs to be to put it on. I don't know where the nut went or if it fell. Alright. Let's get it back over here now,
So
I think.
it should just come off now.
There. That was on there.
Here you go. That should be it for what's holding it down. We hope.
I have no idea.
But
I have absolutely.
it's a lot looser than it was.
Yeah, there's still something holding it. So now you gotta start to do some. That's those two. Where are they going to?
If you can grab them and pull them.
I don't know where they're going. Oh, those are the fuel lines, so they should be okay. Something's still connected to the. Oh, it's friggin' zip tied here, of course. Grab the covers there and the cowl.
The what? Oh. Why did you put them in there?
Just someplace that they're not gonna fall. I can't get my hand in there and see at the same time.
That's normal.
Just your average pain in the ass.
Okay. Now it might be ready
I
to
don't
come
think,
out.
don't think so. There's still something holding it, which I can't see.
Oh, I was thinking just take it off from there.
Yeah, but you gotta know how this connection works. I think it's a squeeze connector, but
So what we found is there's a whole bunch of things that
I really
aren't
can't.
in the manual.
I can't see. I think that's gotta come. Maybe it does have to go in. Oh, man. I can't tell whether that has to come in or out or what. I think it's gotta go in all the way, which is not going to be nice.
this again.
I still don't think that's what's holding it, but something towards the back side here. Just gently hold that. I don't know what it is. One of us is gonna have to go under and look, I guess, while the other one lifts the intake and see what it is that we've missed.
And what we kind of came up with was that we needed to remove the fuel lines next. And after that, we were thinking that maybe the battery positive cable was also causing us some problems.
Fuel lines here that we're supposedly having to disconnect in order to remove the intake. Of course, now I can't make them. Okay. Yeah, so we're thinking one of the last things that's preventing the intake from coming out is these fuel lines coming from the back of the car. And so I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but there's little plastic collars, blue one on the blue line and the black one on the black line. And in order to remove the engine end of the fuel line from the plastic, you're supposed to push the collar in and then the whole thing slides off. Now, of course, working in this tiny area is problem number one. The lines being rusty and 22 plus years old is number two. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this by hand, but oh, hello. Lovely. And my pliers are covered in gasoline. It's awesome. Well, voila.
So next we went about moving the starter positive cable, and as you can see by the video, it's really kind of crammed down there under the intake manifold, so you really can't see what we're doing. And we struggled with that for 5 or 6 minutes. And then we were hoping by doing this that we could finally get the intake manifold off.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe that does it now? Probably not. Oh, we're gaining. Ooh. I just heard a gasket cracking sound, so I'm assuming that's the intake gasket. So go that way with it a bit. Will it go?
Doesn't want to.
Okay, just try that then.
Oh, are we free?
No.
What's it stuck on now?
We're not free, but we're getting closer. Okay, put the fuel rail down on that side of the intake now.
Doesn't want to go.
Okay, just hold it up there for a sec. We are not free yet.
We're very close.
Can you grab the flashlight and look underneath that side and see what the hell else is holding it? Gotta be.
There's one more wire down there.
Where?
Far end. There's a clip,
Tied to the intake?
and it's tied to the block.
But the wire is going to the intake?
The wire is coming from the intake and going into the block by the looks of it.
I don't think that's the problem, but I can take it off here now. There we go. Alright, so get looking in there with the flashlight again and see. Oh, good. See what else is holding us here.
I really don't know. It's got to be this injector line.
And there's this little sensor wire here too. It's just in it. Gotta be, what are you thinking?
Well, there's nothing this end of it that's 100%.
Where's that go?
It goes right into the intake. I don't think that's supposed to come out.
Well, it's got to get out of there because it's connected to the car. That's that line we were looking at before.
Should come out there. Something.
Can you hold this? Will the injector rail stay there?
The injectors aren't going anywhere. Wow, that intake's heavy.
I wish I knew how this freaking release worked. I'm sure you had to slide this in all the way. Ah, yes.
So is it free now?
This is free of the rest of the engine, but I don't think that's what's holding the intake. Just watch the injector down there. Yeah. What the literal hell?
Something's snapping.
We got something electrical still connected.
I can't tell what it is though.
Look over here. I got another plug here. Hold on. That one. Where's this one go to? That's going over there. Okay. Seriously. Grab that. Yeah, grab that.
Oh, that's really bending the wrong way. It'd be really nice if you get it clear.
Let's see what's fucking holding it. Looks like the fuel lines, but they should be loose down at the bottom end now.
Unless there's tied into that somehow.
What the fuck is holding it? Seriously. This thing right now. Which of course that doesn't... Okay. Can you...
Hold the intake?
Yeah, it's going to take a fair bit of force from where you are.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm going to feed this under here. Should be one less thing. That's free. Oh, I got to go under this thing too. Shit.
This is awful.
Brutal friggin' setup. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Oh, God. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, good. Now the fuel lines are on the wrong side of stuff.
Not our biggest concern at the moment.
Well, yeah, they're stopping it from coming in.
What is it?
What the hell else is held on?
Is
Oh
it
my
that
God. Got a freaking... There we go.
Are we free?
I think so. Oops.
Oh, did we just break an injector?
What's something still tied on the back? Oh, the fuel lines are tied to the fuel rail. So, I'm gonna undo this. There we go. And what the hell is this thing doing? I don't know. But I'm tired of it.
Well, what did we just break? Something snapped.
I don't know. You do need to find that other nut.
Well, let's get the injector line out of here too. This guy. Just so that it's easier to...
What the flux? Just this vacuum line, yeah, so.
So there you go. That's how you get your intake manifold out.
Gigantic pain in the ass.
Now,
I have no idea how we're going to make sure that everything is plugged back in.
that's an issue for tomorrow morning.
God. Okay, so where are the...
So, the one
We should
pipe...
try and take a look for that nut first, I guess.
This is one of the pipes.
That's the intake bracket that we... There's the bolt, which is actually a stud that should not have come out of the block.
That's good news.
But we got it.
Is that going to go back in the block?
Yeah.
So this is the pipe.
Both of those have to be done, right?
Yeah, we're going to just do it all. We have everything here to do it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do it.
So I don't know if it's easier to remove the new pipes and then pull the plastic pipes off.
Well, let's start with this easy one here. All you
Now,
have to do is you have to lift them up, I guess, don't you?
now are we going to have coolant come flying out when we do
It
this?
shouldn't be, not that high, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't claim to know.
We're not. Greg's not a BMW guy, and
This is the pain in the ass one that I did by feel.
okay.
There's a little bit.
Should we get the pan back under there? I don't know where you place it that it would catch it though.
No, what we should do is dump out the pan of gas and give it a quick little wipe and then use it for the coolant, I guess.
So yeah, that'll wrap it up here for the second part of the plastic coolant hose replacements. In part 3, we'll replace the actual hoses, and then we'll start putting the manifold back on. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at gbproductions6, on Instagram at gbproductions1, and visit our website, gbproductions.ca. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.